Unity in the UK. I think we are achieving some level of unity. People are coming together. People are agreeing more than ever before. Have we achieved some level of unity across the UK amongst people from so many different walks of life now? Is this the most unified time we've ever had? Are people in agreement now more than ever before and coming together? Now you might think, what's he on about? That's bonkers. The UK is more fragmented and disunified than it's ever been, and there's more friction and division and tension than there's ever been. So you're probably thinking, what's he on about? You know, what am I talking about? Doesn't make sense. It couldn't be further from the truth. But let's face it, at the moment, whether people are on the left or the right or wherever they are on this political spectrum, people from many walks of life, most walks of life now, are in agreement here in the UK about one thing, that they either dislike or hate this current government, this new government in inverted commas. I call them a mafia. I just refer to them as the mafia. The previous one was atrocious. This one's even worse. But most people now in the UK can agree on one thing. Most people in the UK are unhappy or extremely unhappy with this new administration. So whatever walk of life people are from, and wherever they are on the political spectrum, they're going to probably be feeling either disappointed or very disappointed at the moment, or very angry, because this particular administration's not pleasing anybody. It's not pleasing people on the left. It's not pleasing people on the right either. People on the left and the right are equally as unhappy, and it really is atrocious. It's a boiling point, isn't it? And I think most people in the UK now will agree on that one thing, that they either dislike or hate this current government. And that's people, let's face it, from many demographics. Many, do we still say social classes? Many age groups. I think people from many demographics, many walks of life are very angry at the moment, and this obviously can't go on for much longer. It's as bad and as atrocious and as extreme as it is in France. But the main difference, I think, is that although Macron in France, President Macron is as hated as Keir Starmer, equally as hated, equally as detested, equally as unpopular. The good thing is Keir Starmer will not last much longer. He won't last anywhere near as long as Macron in France has managed to. Macron has managed to last 7 or 8 years, which is very hard to understand. It's because he's been detested or disliked by 80% of the French people since, well, 1 year after he came to power. So 2018, when the Yellow Vests kicked off the Gilets jaunes, which went on for months, of course. Hugely destructive protests across France for many months. I think, from about November 2018 right through to the summer of 2019. But yeah, we are achieving unity now in the UK. We have got some level of unity and agreement in the UK amongst people from all walks of life, all demographics, and most parts of the political spectrum. People are unified and in agreement that they either dislike or hate this current government, or, as I said, I'm repeating myself, mafia, as I call them. So yeah, maybe we are achieving some unity. Maybe people are coming together now in some sort of perverse, messy way, in their hatred or dislike of this current government. And in these very, very dark, confusing times that we're in at the moment, let's not forget that I genuinely believe very strongly there's a plan unfolding. It's all happening for a reason, and we are going to be okay. The light will win. People power is going to be the way forward, and we have to come through this. We're going through this really dark period for a reason. The reasons will become clearer, and we will win. We will get through this, and so it may seem perverse and weird to say that there's unity at the moment and people are in agreement more than ever, but for all the worst reasons at the moment, in terrible circumstances, that seems to be what's happening. And we are going to get through this. We're going to watch them fall like dominoes. We're going to watch it all crumble. The light is being shone into the darkest corners now. Incidentally, what happened about the post office scandal? Even that's not been, not even close to resolved. We haven't even come close to justice. So that still needs sorting out. But yeah, now the grooming gangs, of course, the rape gangs. But yeah, we're in a time now where the light is being shone into the darkest, most hidden corners. Something which was predicted by wise people a very, very long time ago. And that's the period we're in now. It may seem very dark and very confusing, but let's face it, the light is being shone into the darkest, most hidden corners that have been hidden and in the dark for a very long time. And people power is much, much more potent, much more powerful than people give it credit for, than what people believe. So people power will be the way forward, and keep shining that light in any way you can at the moment in this sort of very dark, confusing January of 2025. Unity is coming. Okay, the circumstances are dreadful in which this has happened. Very unfortunate circumstances, but I believe there is some unity and some agreement forming once we get through this. Challenge me as always. All opinions, the whole spectrum of opinion, welcome, but let's please keep it classy and polite in the comments, as always.